So we've been looking at, I've been talking about a lot of things before now, and right now we want to discuss some major issues concerning the Corporate Affairs Commission um, registration portal that has really been giving a lot of people a lot of issues and concerns. And we need to make sure that we find a way to resolve this particular issue. And those are the things we'll be discussing in this particular video today, right? We're looking at how these issues can be resolved. Yes, time to um, find possible solutions to these particular issues. And during those discussions, we also made sure that we form a community of people that we can find a way to raise our feedback to the Corporate Affairs Commission. And in doing that, the Corporate Affairs Commission has currently released an access email that we can send our complaints to right now, right? So in this particular live session, I need everybody to, you can hold your pen, you need a pen, or do a screen recording if need be, or just find a way to make sure you arrange for a way to note down important points I'm going to make it in this video, because it's going to help your business if you're a Corporate Affairs Commission agent or if you're someone who does business registration for people, right? So the first thing I'll be talking about is the ID card upload issue that is not matching, right? So right now, a lot of people have been having this particular issue of ID card upload, and this issue has been consistent over, I think, since yesterday. And one of the major issues, someone came up live yesterday, and the person discussed with me the issue about ID card, and I was trying to do some research concerning that. And were some of the things I came up with. These were some of my solutions. Now, there's a study I went through to discuss or to understand AI, artificial intelligence, and how it works. And I noticed that for an artificial intelligence, what it thrives on is data. If the data is not sufficient enough, it will to understand pattern and be able to give you the kind of that you request for. And that's why this ID card issue is a major concern at this point in time, this ID card issue. So one of the major issue people are getting is that it is telling you that it is not matching. That means it will tell you that, oh, the first name is not matching the first name you added as the name of the proprietor or the director. And you would actually know that this name, they are the same thing. The name of the director and the name of the surname of the director and the surname of the director on the ID card, they are all the same thing. But one of the things that's going to happen is that with time, it is going to keep learning. I know probably the kind of ID cards they fed the AI with were not the normal kind of ID cards that people are uploading. Take note, within this period of time, some other people have uploaded their ID cards and they got good response. It approved the registration, and then they were able to complete the registration and no issue. So that's one of the things I want you to take note of. A lot of people completed their registration with the same ID card and it went through. So don't get frustrated because your ID card is not matching. So one of the solutions I gave yesterday, which some people have tried and it has worked, right, is that you need to find a way to manipulate the ID card. Not manipulating code now. The word is to alternate the ID card. So let's say your client has different kind of ID cards. They have international passport, they have national ID card, they have driver's license, and they have what other ID card is required? I think is it voter's card now. If they have all those list of ID cards, one thing you should do is that request for those variation of ID card. Try to explain what the issue is, right? That's involved right now, and the AI is currently not recognized this particular ID card has been given to you. So try the AI option. So I believe try the other ID cards. So with that, you might be able to overcome this particular problem. And those of you that have been able to carry out registration, you might do well to specify the kind of ID cards you use. And the kind of ID cards I think are going to work are those who are using plastic ID cards or the digital format ID card. Digital format ID card is, for instance, the NIN. You know the NIN when you print. This what I'm giving now is just my own assertion. This is not verified yet, right? So the ID card, I feel the NIN ID card, that is the one you digital NIN. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Some of you watching really understand what I'm trying to say. That digital NIN that you can request for online, pay for, and get online. I believe if you upload that kind of ID card, just the way it is from the portal, from the NIN, and you upload it directly, I believe it should upload and recognize the details. Yes, I feel it should, because I believe it would have been trained with something like that. And you trust the kind of ID card that some of us upload, or the people upload. Those kind of ID card might be rumpled, like a paper that's already squeezed, and you just stretch and try to snap. You understand? The AI might not be able to capture or recognize some of the details. And right now, that means that ID card upload might be might take a while before that issue can be resolved, right? The matching of names. And you notice that some ID card, the arrangement of name on some ID card, they are different from each other. Some of them, like the arrangement of name on the international passport, if I'm not mistaken, it starts with the surname and it goes with the given name, saying the first name and the first name and then the given name, right? So that's the arrangement on the NIN, on the international passport. The arrangement on the driver's license, I think driver's license just arrange it, the surname, first name, and the last name. Surname, first name, and the other names. While arrangement on the NIN now, I think it also does surname, first name, and other names. An arrangement on the voter's card, I think it's a line too, different. So all these different variations would also affect the functionalities of the AI to be able to decipher, okay, oh, this one is this one is that. So one of the encouragements I'm going to give to I'm not an AI specialist, but I have a little bit of knowledge due to research and all. I think they should do is to find a way to optimize or get different ID cards source and use it to train the AI to be able to recognize different ID cards forms, old, rumpled, on those ones that are not properly captured, whatever the variation is, provided the names are showing, the pictures are showing, then I believe the AI should be able to capture it and recognize it, right? So for you that are having the issue, my advice is request for variable ID card. I made that suggestion yesterday, and I believe some people tried it and it worked for them. So I'm making an emphasis on that too. Those of you that are having issue of query, and this issue actually happens. So for some people, it happens before they upload. When they are uploading, it rejects it. For some people, after they have uploaded and submitted and paid, it now queries it and tell them that the ID card is not, connecting. The names on the ID card is not the same name as the names on the list of proprietor details, right? So very how do I play now? Screen right now. How to download certificate right now. So I'm going to be talking about how to download certificate. Can you see my screen? I'm about to come and move this light. Okay. Let me show you how you can download your certificate right now. So let me know if my audio is good. Confirm. So to download certificate on portal right now, this is the portal like I'm showing you right now. If you come to registrations, okay, if you come to registrations, you click on registrations, it will load up your registrations, all the registrations you have. Now, you confirm the approved registration, right? You confirm the approved registration, the ones that have been approved. So you can see that most of the ones you are seeing here, they are queried. So let's go to the next page and confirm the one that has been approved. Okay, you can see this one has been approved, this particular registration. So all you need to do is come to action, click on actions, and you will see download certificate. But the only issue I have with this is that right now, when you click on download certificate, it might not, it will just be loading. Now, when it's loading like this, I have attempted this severally, and I feel it's because, and you see that, now let's search this same name, we are going to search for it and confirm if the same name is available, right? We're going to confirm if the same name is available. Okay, so you can see that it's just loading without any action being taken. So that's one of the issues with the certificate download, but that's more or less how you can download certificates when you have been able to complete the registration and it has been approved. But with time, so this particular issue is persistent for now. So give it time. I believe that before the end of the week, you'll be able to download your certificate similarly. The truth is that I've downloaded some few certificates, older certificates before now, and it went through. Older certificates were downloaded before now, and they went through. So I'm currently working on how to download certificate right now. Tableau TV, I believe you can hear me. So now look at the error I'm getting, that document download error. Failed to find company record for 8TJ. Now, if you search for this same company that I'm trying to download the record, let's search for it on the search up portal. Let's go to search.cac.gov.ng and see this approved registration. Let's see if it is currently on the database. And that's one of the issues I wanted to discuss with you guys. To download status report, it's still not downloading. It's telling me that document download error, failed to find company on the search. So let's do the same thing for the status report again, the same error. So now let me search for this company that just approved. So I want to come to a particular conclusion. That's all right. Now you can see that it's showing on the search portal. You see, this same name is showing on the search portal that it was approved since July 9. That's since yesterday. But right now, I'm still not able to download any of the certificates. Now, what I would advise you to do is this. Now, come here, download the receipt. You see that there's a receipt connected to it. Download the receipt. The receipt is also not going to. Voila today. Download the receipt. Let's view the application now. I don't want to share any personal detail on this registration. So that's why I'm showing you just the side of it. Okay. Let's go back again. Now, let's find a way to download. We need something as an evidence, because right now, one of the major things we can use to resolve this issue is to send a message to the Corporate Affairs Commission. And I'm going to be giving you an email address that CAC has provided for us to be able to lodge complaint and send them feedback. We can send them feedback on the portal on the issues we are facing right now, the fact that we cannot download certificate and everything, right? We cannot download certificate, you cannot download the status report, you cannot download the receipt. Now, if we had been able to download the receipt, we would have just attached the receipt to the registration, and then we'll be able to make our complaint more official, and they'll be able to track the record and be able to help us download it from their end and then send it to us. I believe you understand what I'm trying to say. So, meanwhile, let me continue with my discussion. So, Pablo, I have shown you how to download it, but obviously you can see that the portal is here to be able to sync newer documents. Now, maybe I should even confirm older documents, because I remember I was able to download older documents, get a stronger network, connect to a stronger network, and don't, just a minute. Connect to a stronger network for your remitter and make sure that you try to remake the payment again with a stronger network. I prefer to use MTN. And in fact, the fact that your network provider is even complicating the matter is a major issue, right? So another thing we're also going to be considering in today's discussion is to talk about the where is it now? Okay, so let me now talk about the email to send your support. So if you are currently having okay, I think I have some questions here. My voice. Okay, we don't know how to download certificate. Okay, I've already talked about that. So please, how do I get certificate? Same thing is to download, but the issue is I received a mail that approved registration. When trying to download it keeps showing only view details on download receipt, no space for certificate, sir. I believe you saw my screen. I showed you can see the certificate showing. Or should I walk you through again? Let me show you what I just walked you through now, right? So that I'll be able to clear the air and people will know how to navigate that part. So that even when that option starts working properly, you'll be able to download your certificate, right? So let me show you my screen just in a bit. Let me share my screen right now. So I believe you can see my screen. So this is my screen. I'm logged into my account now. This is an accredited agent account, so that's why it's showing a lot of numbers, right? So what I'm saying is that once you come here, you can see this option pre. You can see this option name reservation. You can see this option name requiring consent. Yesterday I was talking about this particular one. This is where your incorporated trustee is going to be showing. All your incorporated registration, this is where it's going to be showing. This name requiring consent. While your registrations, the approved registrations will be showing up here. So this is what you need to click on. This registration is what you click on. When you click on registration, immediately you will see this register business. That means that you are on the right track. If you are still seeing new name reservation, then you are not there yet. Click on registration and make sure you are seeing registration, register new business. When you are seeing register new business, then you can now scroll down and you'll be seeing the status of your registration. You can see this one is queried, this one is not submitted, not submitted, not submitted, not submitted. You can go to the next page until you can locate the registration that has just been approved. So this particular registration has been approved. So I believe T. Pablo is watching this and taking note, right? So since this registration has been approved, all I need to do is come to the action, and you can see when I click on the action, I can do 4 things. I can view the application, I can download the receipt, I can download the certificate, and I can also download the status report. So once you click on download the certificate, it should load up. But right now it's showing us download error, document download error, fail to find the name of that company on the portal, right? On the record. So this is because of the disparity between the syncing of that data from the old portal to the new portal. And don't forget, this particular registration was a registration that was done before the incorporation of the new portal. So I believe this data is still on the old portal. This particular data you are seeing on this particular registration is still on the old portal. So it has not yet moved into the new portal. Right? So that's why the syncing is not done. If you see, look at the error that is coming out. So all these things are assertions anyway. Fail to find, you see, it's not seeing the company record. It's not seeing the company record. It's not finding the company record for this particular name. That's the reason why it's not allowing me to download, and it's not making the download available. So I believe you get the option. So if you have any question related to sharing my screen, let me know. No certificate view. I believe I've been able to answer that. Same field. Okay, customer won't kill me. Maoga, please, you have to understand that a lot of us are having customers on our neck, and it's really a major upgrade going on, and that upgrade has scattered a lot of things. When don't what will I call it now? Don't be running away from their call. Some of us, when customers are on our neck and we are trying to, avoid them, we don't pick our calls. So this is not the time not to pick your client's call. This is a time to start. I don't know if you can remember. This is a time to start explaining things to them and try to let them see reason to why there is an issue. Samuel Michael is asking a question and saying that, hi Ezekiel, just like I said yesterday, the one I was able to register and download as at Monday, the details still can't be verified as it kept showing record not found, making the certificate seems forged or not authentic. Samuel Michael, drop the name of the registration on the. Let's resolve that issue now. Drop the name of that registration now. Just drop the name or the RC number. Drop it now. Let me do some findings now. We're going to do that together on the screen. I'll share my screen just like I did just now, so that we can work that together. Samuel Michael, so do that. I'll be expecting to hear from you. It keeps saying failed retrieve. Okay, T. Pablo, I've already talked about this already. Okay, hi to Ogene Baren Orimison. Hi. Okay, this is one of my partners. Okay. My own, I can't download certificate. So I've already talked about download certificate. My brother T. Pablo is just rushing us with the download issues, right? So I understand the frustration you're going through. The registration I'm showing you now that I couldn't download is still for a client. This job was since last week, over 7 days now, and the certificate is been approved now. And that's why yesterday I was clamoring. So when I provided with the email, right? When I provide you with the email that I'm going to be sharing right now, I need you all to go and send them email. Number one, these are the things you should be sharing with them. Send them the current issue you are facing. Download payment remitter not going to, download of documents not possible, payment confirmation, and then finally, and most important that everybody must put is that they should not go ahead and add the charge they used to charge 5,000 after registration is finalized. They should not add that, so that they will understand that we are going through a lot of issues. Some registrations have been approved, we cannot download the documents, and they should not put that peg, right, to help all of us. So the more people that send complaints, the more we can get result on that. Okay, we again. Do you have any question before I share the email address? I registered since last week and I don't know how to check if it has been approved. Okay, so let me walk you through that now. Let me share my screen and walk you through how you can see the status of your registration, either if it has been approved or it is still pending approval, right? So let me share my screen right now. This is my login. I don't know if my screen is visible, or should I turn it this way so that you can I think, let me know if this is better. Does this look better on the screen? Let me know if it's better on the screen. Okay, the orientation is locked, so you will not be able to see properly. If those of you using laptop might have to turn your laptop upside down. So let's not go that way. So okay, you can see. Okay, let me continue. So look at this screen now. I'll try to zoom in so that I can see. Now let me. I'm already logged in now. When you log in, this is what you'll be seeing. You'll be seeing a dashboard that looks like this, right? Now, the first thing you see is the not submitted applications. The next you'll be seeing is the pending application, and the next you'll be seeing is queried applications, and you'll also be seeing the approved applications. Now, these four options are the usual options we used to have before now with the Corporate Affairs Commission. All these four options, this one, this one, this one, and this one, they are all the four options we always have. And now, if you go through all these different options, you'll be able to know a registration that is pending approval, a registration that has been approved, or a registration that is being queried, or a registration that gets to be submitted. But the fact that all of them now on this place, now leave this one alone. On this place down here, you can see is where you see all the registration pending, not pending. That's why you can see that on each of them, you can see the status of each. It's showing the status, it's showing the status of the registration. So you can see this one is not submitted, this one is not submitted, this one is approved, this one is not submitted, not submitted, not submitted, approved. You can see that. So who asked that question now? Where's the person now? I'm trying to get the name of the person to ask the question so that I can refer to the person, right? Okay. Register in last. Okay. So that's Linda. So Linda, you can see that on this particular place, you can see the status. So when you check the name, you can see it is number. For instance, number 11 now, this particular registration is currently not submitted. That means I've not paid for it. Not submitted means I've not paid for it, or the payment is yet to be confirmed. And don't forget, yesterday I mentioned that some registration that are pending approval before, those ones that are pending approval before, some of them, that means you have paid for them, they are moved back to not submitted. And this is because of this particular update, right? This is because of this particular update. Some pending applications are moved back to not submitted. And this is a major issue. This is a major issue. Some that are currently on queried application 2 has also moved back to not submitted. This is another major issue as well. So we need to find a solution to this as soon as possible. So those are the kind of complaints you are going to send when you are sending your submission to the email I'm going to supply. So I need you to wait till the end of this live so that I can get that email that I'm sharing. So Linda, you can see that with that you can be able to, with this status, you will be able to know the current status of the registration, right? With that, you'll be able to see the current status, either it is approved or not, either it is pending or not. I believe you understand me. So please check that. Or another option is that you can filter these details that are showing. So you can filter them, come to here and say all you want to be seeing down here is just those applications that are pending. And then it will show you only pending applications. You can see on this portal, and this is not correct anyway. It's not showing me any. Let's see approved. You can see all these ones that are approved. All the registrations showing me now, they are all approved registrations. All these registrations are approved registrations. If you come here too, you say you want to see just queried. All these registrations are showing me are queried. You come here, filter it also. So play around with this. If you want to see just not submitted, you can see not submitted. All of them are not submitted. So that's one of the ways you can find your registration and be able to know the current status of the registration. I believe that helped Linda to solve her problem, right? So another thing is, okay, so let's deal with the issue that Samuel Michael raised, that a business, okay, so we are going to search for the business now. Let's go to the search bottle. The name is, let's start with the BM number, 860 78 36. So I'm going to search for that. Let's use the sharp verify. Let's see, it's loading up. Let's see and confirm what's happening. So this is the first thing you are going to do to verify if the registration was successful or not. Not found. Okay, that's one. We have searched with the BN number, is not showing. Second thing we want to do is to search with the with the name of the company. I believe you said the name of the company is UBMC, but this name is UBMC 2011 Hub. Okay, let's search for UBMC 2011 UBMC 2011 Hub. Let's search. It's still not showing. Good. This is the first way to verify that. So let's go to the post incorporation portal. So let me navigate through the post incorporation portal. You can see now that the pre and post, they are side by side. It's not that you go and log in now. You just click on the post and it will load up and show you the post incorporation portal. Post is not been going since, so up till now. Wow. Post is not going. I don't understand. So what I did the last time is that I logged out. Okay, let me show you what I did the last time. So I just went, let me open another tab. Post, the usual way we used to log in before, post.cac.gov.ng. I clicked on it, and then I started again. I told it that I just want to go to post. I clicked on post incorporation. Okay, you can see that it loaded up now. So this is a hack. What I just did now is a hack. I just hacked it now. So those of you that are not able to get access to post incorporation, you see how you can get access to it. That's why you need to join my live any point in time, because we find solutions to all these kind of problems. So let's continue. So I'll paste that name here. Let's search for the name on post incorporation portal. Wow, it's still not showing. Let me search for the number 8607 836 836. You can see it's not showing. It's still the same thing. So very good. There's an possible explanation to this. So if you have the email address, I will not advise to share email address here because of YouTube policy and or phone number of anybody. So you know what? T Pablo, who is this now? Samuel Michael, send me a DM on my WhatsApp. So you or if you have access to a post incorporation portal, search for these details. Search for the person's name, that the name of the owner of the business. Search for their address. Search for their emails, and search for their phone numbers and see if it pops up. Now I'll give you a reason why I think it's not popping up, and the reason why I think it's not popping up, and I will also provide a solution on what you should do immediately. Okay, so this is why I think it's not popping up. It's not coming up because number one, don't forget, older registration are not, you are not able to download older registration on this portal. Old registrations, like I showed you now, I'm not able to download them now on this portal. Newer registration, you can download the certificate on the portal. Like you now, I believe you have been able to download the certificate, but you cannot, how do I put it now? You cannot confirm them on the search portal. I believe you get the illustration I'm trying to make. Older registrations, you can find them on the search. When you go to search.cac.gov.ng, you remember the one I searched for the other time, the I can't remember the name now, that I searched, the first name, those of you that joined the live earlier, you saw the name, the first name I searched for, you know, it was an older registration that was just approved. When I searched for it, it showed, because it was reserved and registered on the pre.cac.gov.ng, right? But the new registration that was approved, so we are trying to make some inference now, are not showing. When you start, you are not the first person that are making this complaint at Samuel Michael. You are not the first person. So I just had to use this particular illustration to test and see possible reason why this is happening. So the newer registrations are not showing on this when you search for them. I think because of the current migration. So there have not been total inflow of data from the former registration to the current registration. So we have to still wait. So when you are sending email, which I'm going to be providing the email because we'll be ending the live any moment from now. I'm going to provide the email. So you are going to be sending the email. So Matthew, you go to the comment section and you type the email in the comment section. So the email is icrp feedback@cac.gov.